that crowd. Welcome everyone to day 2 of the Robot Rampage World Cup. So today is the Palm Beach Bots semi-final. I'm Karan and I'm joined by the amazing Connor.
Excited to be here.
Oh yeah, it's going to be a good evening, I think. Well, so the match, how is the match going to work, Connor? I know everyone out here really wants to know what's going to happen, but I think there's going to be a video, but you want to?
Yep, so it's a team style match, so we've got 5 robots in each team and they're going to battle it out and we'll have one winner, either Team USA or Team Australia by the end of the night.
Oh, that's going to be good. And then they'll go into the fight that happens on either Saturday or Sunday. Sunday's the grand final. Yeah, okay, gotcha.
Yes. All right, so should we lead into the video and learn a bit more about the exact format, about what we're going to see on the rest of the night?
Yeah. Let's cue up the video. 3, 2, 1.
A Robot Rampage Teams match is played between 2 teams of 5 robots. Each team must include at least 4 different robot archetypes. For example, a team may consist of 2 vertical spinners, a horizontal spinner, a lifter, and a hammer. 5 bots with 4 different types included. A match consists of between 5 and 9 individual fights, with the first team to win 5 battles claiming victory. Before the first fight, both teams secretly choose a robot from their roster. Selections are made blind with no knowledge of the opponent's choice. A fight is between 2 robots and either ends when one of them is no longer able to move, a knockout, or after 3 minutes the judges will call it and decide a winner. Here's the catch. The winning robot stays on for the next fight and is given 8 minutes for repairs and a battery swap. Then it faces off against whichever robot the losing team selects next. If the repairs are too much to handle in 8 minutes, it may have to start the next round carrying some damage. However, the winning team may choose to swap their robot instead. A swapped robot must play again at the end of the match. The match continues until one team wins 5 fights, eliminating all available robots from the opposing team. So sit back, relax, and get ready for some carnage with Robot Rampage teams.
Alright, so that's kind of how the evening's going to go. Basically, it's a team match, so we're going to have 5 bots on each side, but we're going to put them in one at a time against each other. They don't know who they're going to be fighting first, so you can see that they're covered up in the arena right now. And then the winner of this match, they'll basically just have to stay on. They get 8 minutes to repair, and whatever happens after that, they'll have to throw the robot in, I suppose, for the next one. But they're allowed 1 substitution. They can sub out once, and then that robot will have to come back at the end as their final bot. Alright, and I guess we're gonna just go into introducing the teams now. So for Team USA, this is Synthesis 30. They won Fight of the Year at NHRL. Now that's a pretty scary bot, vertical spinner. And next one up is Spartan 30. So Spartan 30 was the NHRL World Championship qualifier. But yeah, another scary bot, horizontal this time.
Oh, now we have the Pain and Panic, the multi-bot pair with a horizontal and a vertical spinner.
That's right, that looks pretty scary. I think Panic is the horizontal spinner.
Correct. So these are half-weight bots, so we'll see how they go against the full-weight 30-pound featherweights. And now we're into jump rope. This is a lifter bot with 2 individually articulated arms, which should give it some performance and some benefits of being able to corral the opponent.
Apparently they also qualified for the NHRL World Championship.
And now in spot 5 we have Bad Blood. This is a New Zealand robot that had to substitute in at the last minute because the UPS held the robot a bit too long and we weren't able to get it in time. So we had a substitution from New Zealand to help fill their spot out. But
supply chain issues all the time, eh? It's always like that in engineering. All right, I think we'll introduce the Australian team too. Let's see what they've got. Oh, this is Tempest.
Hard Knox construction with TPU walls should help damp those vibrations and take those shots pretty well against any opponents.
That looks pretty scary. I like the solid, like the disc shape that they've got. I think that's going to get some decent bite.
Now we're into high Earth orbit. This is a new robot for this event, so we're excited to see how it's going to go. This is also a Hard Knox frame, so it should be able to take quite a bit of abuse, and should be able to, with that big vertical spinner, should be able to send some people into high Earth orbit.
Hey yo, nice. This next one is Inator. I really like Inator. It's a hammer saw with an articulating turret, so they can turn their saw. You know, they can turn left and right with the saw, and they can strike sideways if they need to. Got strikes coming out the wazoo.
And now is Dreadnaugh. This is a new multi-brain spinner as well. So this, the guts from this has been pulled out of his very competitive beetle weight and dropped into a featherweight for this event. So it's a proven system, so we should be able to see some really good hits out of this robot.
Nice. Melties are one of my favorites, so I'm sure I'll talk about it later as well. And the fifth bot on Team Australia is Frogish. That's an undercutter robot, obviously frog branded, frog style.
Who doesn't love a good frog?
Oh yeah.
Alright, so starting out, we got our blind reveal from Team USA. So we have Henchman Sam in the arena, about to pull back the Team USA flag. Can we get a cheer from the crowd? And that is Synthesis 30. So the Trojans come out of the gates punching very hard with their big vertical spinner, hoping to go deep, I'm going to guess, into the competition.
Oh yeah, that's a pretty beastly looking bot. I'm quite worried for Australia at this point. But
let's see who Team Australia has in and what the decision they have gone with.
Oh yeah, are they ready?
Oh, and that's Dreadnaugh. So we've got a classic horizontal versus vertical spinner fight on our hands. So we should be seeing some very big hits in this next fight, and I'm excited to see how this goes.
Oh yeah, this is going to be a brutal fight. It's a horizontal versus a vertical. I feel like those are always the most chaotic ones.
And we've seen in the past when Melties have been here, we've seen some very big hits. So I'm excited to see how this really goes for them.
Oh yeah, and I'm so keen to see how Dreadnough's performing as a Melty as well, because those things spin so fast, and the fact that they can go in directions that they want to as well, it's just amazing. Engineering marvel, really.
So along the bottom of the screen, you guys can see there's the 5 robot icons. So as we progress throughout the matches, as the robots get knocked out, they will be greyed out, and so throughout the rest of the fights, you'll get this view where you can see who each team has remaining that they could play in their upcoming fights. And as if there's a substitution made, then we'll see a nice yellow halo showing that robot is now played last for that team. So
okay, nice, yeah. And I think the orange and blue highlights are to denote the active robot right now.
correct,
So,
yes,
so
correct.
on USA we've got Synthesis 30, and for Team Australia we've got Dreadnaugh. Oh, look at that.
So here up on screen, so you can see anyone that's on stream. You can scan that QR code and vote for who you think is going to win the fights. So this will be up for every fight throughout the night. So as teams play, vote here, and we'll get you updated stats about what the crowd and anyone watching is thinking about the matches.
That's right. In the arena as well, everyone here, you're welcome to go and vote. robotrampage.co.nz/vote, or that QR code. It'll take you to the same place, and you can vote for your favorite of the weekend as well. So over the entire event. That's going to be a good one. Oh, it's already swinging.
Seeing a slight swing for Synthesis 30.
Oh, that's scary for Dreadnaugh. It's going up more.
Oh, it's quite a moment, so we'll see how the real fight goes versus what the crowd is thinking. Alright, so the teams have, the box is closed, the robots are alive, and we are about to see this fight started. So,
Alright, we should do like a proper introduction for the robots, I suppose. In the blue square, wrapped in plastic but packing a punch, This spinner is proof that sometimes the best medicine is a massive uppercut. He's putting the competition on life support with every rotation. Get ready for Synthesis 30! And in the orange square, evolving from a beetleweight into a full-blown featherweight monster, this bot has officially outgrown its cage. It spins its entire body like a tornado, guided by clever custom code that turns chaotic rotations into calculated carnage. Ready to sink the competition and melt some brains, make some noise for Dreadnaugh! All right, if the drivers are ready, let's get it started in. 3, 2, 1, fight! The Melty trying to spin up, Dreadnaugh.
Synthesis is charging the Melty.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
It appears Dreadnaugh is high centered, meaning his drive wheel cannot touch the ground, and it's not translated. That was a very fast win for Synthesis. He did exactly what he needed to do. Rush out at the start, keep the RPMs down on Dreadnaugh.
We need to get Henchman Sam over here. Henchman Sam, we have a question for you. Would you be staying in for the next round or subbing out?
I think we're gonna stay in. We might need to put like a few fractions of a voltage into the batteries, but we might swap them anyways.
Well, you've got 8 minutes to do that, so we're gonna get cracking. And
Get cracking right now.
Yeah, let's start the 8-minute timer for these guys to get repairing. Oh, not quite. I guess they have to open the arena and give them access and stuff. I mean,
so Synthesis did exactly what it needed to at the start there. It rushed out of the gate and kept the RPM down. When those meltdowns keep going, they've got so much energy that it's hard to slow them down. But getting to them very fast at the start, keeping that RPM down so that they can't deliver those big hits is exactly what Synthesis needed to do. And as you saw, it executed perfectly.
that was really, really well done from Synthesis. Straight out of the gate, it was like a massive box rush. Their weapon spins up so much faster than Dreadnaugh does. And I guess that's the whole trade-off, right? You can spin up faster, but your weapon is lighter. Whereas your opponent has a 13.6 kilo weapon. It's the entire robot. But yeah, you just need more time to really get going. I think expertly done by Team USA there. It's a really strong start to the tournament.
So it'll be interesting to know what broke on Dreadnaugh, because it seemed to be high-centered there, and from our vantage point, couldn't exactly see, but it'd be interesting to see if that base plate was bent up from that impact with.
Well, I was thinking that it was caught on the, you see the yellow and black skirt around the arena. I think that
Arena
maybe
kick plate, yeah.
Yeah, it could have been wedged up on that guy or
Oh, no,
something.
I'm just getting a view now. Yes, that base plate has been bent.
Oh, that's a very
up.
bent
base plate from Synthesis, so
Can
that's
we-
why
can
he's
we-
no
can we
longer
show this to
operating.
the camera
Should we
again?
show this to the stream here?
Show this. Oh, they've changed the camera. They've changed the camera, never mind.
Alright.
So you can show the audience. Look at that.
So that's what's happened there. So it'll be interesting to know if there's been any damage to Synthesis 30 in that fight. From that. Oh. Timer starts in 3, 2, 1. Repair.
All right, so they of course have 8 minutes to repair the tiny bits of damage that they were just talking about. What do you think has actually gone on with this spot? Like, what will they actually need to do to prepare for the next fight?
Well, I mean, you couldn't have asked for a better start for Team USA, really. There would have been minimal damage, and I imagine it's going to just be tweaking some of the forks, which might have, because he's got UHMW forks, which can get bent up. So I suspect they're going to be looking at trying to repair that, re-improving this ground game for the next fight, because they don't know who they're fighting against, and those forks will be very important for the upcoming fight. And replacing
You can already see them handling those forks right now. You can see that it's not perfectly straight. They're trying to bend it back so that it's like really, really low to the ground, flush. Basically, You can scrape tape off the floor, maybe.
So repairing around the sides. It doesn't look like any of their major armor has been damaged either, so
Major armor.
you couldn't have asked for anything better really off the gate. So I think now Team USA is really going to be thinking, that Henchman Sam is going to really be thinking, all right, what is Team USA going to bring to the next match?
Team Australia.
Or Team Australia bring to the next match? And how is there anything we can do to add Synthesis 30 or subtract from Synthesis 30 that could make it better or a better opponent for the upcoming fight? So
That's right, yeah. I mean, I guess if you were Team Australia right now, what would you be thinking? Like, if you're going to go up against a vertical like that, like, would you want to go in with maybe your own vertical, or would you try and switch things up a bit, maybe with the undercutter?
So if we're looking at the box they have remaining, I would be leaning, probably maybe towards the undercutter actually, and try and, with that undercutter, if it's driving correctly and targeting those forks and putting Synthesis 30 off balance. Synthesis 30 has quite a bit of gyroscopic precession, so as the weapon is spinning, you'll notice it starts to dance up and wheels will lift up off the ground. That's due to its spinning mass of its weapon. So I think a strategy Team Australia could deploy is actually try and get that undercutter, hit the forks, get it off balance, and then continue to keep the pressure on from there. If I was them, I would look at that as their next fight.
I think that sounds like a really strong option. Yeah, we might see Frogish. That could be the one. But I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Maybe we give these guys a bit of some peace to keep preparing, and we'll be back with the audience shortly.
Alright, so should we look through the damage for Dreadnaugh? Do you want to explain exactly what happened in that fight for you, from your perspective, and then the damage that you seem to have sustained?
Sure. So, well, I guess I didn't get spun up as much as I would have liked. And then, yeah, I didn't really get an opportunity to get spinning properly before I was already in the wall. Then upside down, and then the right way up again, but with this base plate very, very bent, which is not ideal.
So I noticed off the start that you seemed to, as you initially spun up, you hit the wall immediately behind you. What happened there? Was that just...
It's just the nature of melties. They're a little bit random when they start up. It would be nice if we further from the wall. Quite often when I'm driving the Beetle, I boost away from the wall and then start up. I should have done that.
Oh well, at least it looks like an easy repair for the next fight. Just change that top plate. It doesn't look like any of the electronics have gone up. So, I mean, you've got to take the positives away from a fight like that, where it seems like a fairly easy repair. But yeah, disappointing to be such a short fight, I'm sure, from yourself. Yep. But everything seems to be working for you. So, anything else you want to say about your robot before we finish up here?
No, I mean, hopefully it'll be back on form tomorrow, or even better on Sunday.
Great to hear.
It's looking like Synthesis is done with their repairs. They're getting back into the arena. They've got time to spare too. I mean, they're off to such a good start. Like, this is as well placed as you could be going into match 2, or the second fight of the match. Soon we'll hear from Captain Hayden. He's the team captain of Team Australia, and he's going to tell us who they're going to be bringing in for the next fight to go up against Synthesis. Who is the, who's the hero they're going to choose to sacrifice, or what's the word?
It's the hero to take out Synthesis.
Yeah, the heroes don't get sacrificed. The heroes go in and they save the day. That's right.
I think we know who you're rooting for this match.
My allegiance has been picked.
So we've got 5 seconds here.
Alright, let's get Hayden.
Alright, so we're here with Hayden, and so we're going to figure out for you who you're going to play for this match.
Well, we thought the best way to counter a big vert is another big vert, so we're sending in High Earth Orbit built by Phil.
High Earth Orbit. This is going to be wild. Do you think they'll touch the ceiling?
You can only hope. So we got this High Earth Orbit's got a slightly smaller disc, so I would guess that he's got a slightly higher tip speed. So if we're seeing a weapon-on-weapon exchange, it's more than likely that High Earth Orbit will win those engagements. But on the flip side, Synthesis has slightly longer forks, so they're going to win the ground game first. So it's going to be interesting to see how that ends up playing out over the whole match.
Yeah, I feel like that's a good call actually. The shorter weapon means you have a little bit more like biting power maybe. I don't really understand these things.
Because we have a tip speed limit here, so generally the smaller the diameter means it spins at a higher RPM. But on the flip side, you have a slightly shorter reach. So it's you're designing your robots for one type of gameplay or the other, and we're seeing 2 slightly different styles of big vert with Synthesis 30 versus slightly smaller, faster spinning vertical spinner with High Earth Orbit.
It's looking like it's going to be a good fight then. It's still got the old graphic on the screen though.
Alright. The votes are still sitting at 50-50, so I think the crowd is looking pretty split for this one.
Oh yeah, it's looking pretty even. Remember, you guys have to go and vote. Okay. We're gonna intro the orange. Oh, blue square. Okay. In the blue square, wrapped in plastic but packing a punch, this spinner is proof that sometimes the best medicine is a massive uppercut. He's putting the competition on life support with every rotation. Get ready for Synthesis 30! And in the orange square, hailing from down under in Port Macquarie, this machine is determined to send its opponents straight up. Armed with a vicious vertical spinner and a back-to-back championship pedigree, it is about to turn the arena into a literal launch pad. Get ready for some serious altitude. It's High Earth Orbit! All right, the countdown. 2, 1, fight! Both bots spinning up. You can hear Synthesis 30. Oh!
I thought we won that first engagement, but their weapon seems to be quite slow. Oh!
There's some big impacts from Synthesis.
High Earth Orbit's weapon seems to be down. Synthesis just holding off, seeing if High Earth Orbit is able to translate.
I can see the wheel twitching, but the countdown's on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, knockout!
second win for Synthesis 30.
That's another one, and that was a quick one. That was another quick win. I think we need Henchman Sam.
Henchman Sam.
Henchman Sam.
All right, so we're going to get
He's on
Henchman
his
Sam
way.
over here soon to let us know if Synthesis is going to stay in.
Yeah, he's definitely staying in. Maybe going all the way.
I think Synthesis has got it.
Threatening a clean sweep.
We've got enough batteries. I think it's possible. It's just up to Corey if he wants to let one of his teammates play at some point.
Well, that would be a first for Robot Rampage for this team's format, is seeing one robot clean sweep a whole other team.
It'd be special. It'd be fun. I don't know. It's really up to Corey in the long run, but he's gonna stay out for now.
I guess we're gonna have to see if Team Australia can do anything about that. Like, I'm sure they're gonna have some strong thoughts about what you've just said.
Like what?
All right, we'll leave you to it, and we're going to get another 8-minute timer very soon on that screen for Synthesis 30's repair, second repair, going into its third fight. The repair table is just going in now for Synthesis 30. And the team seems to be getting the new batteries and all the systems they need to repair as soon as that timer starts. So it's going to be exciting and seeing if he's taken any damage this time, because after the last fight, it seemed to be faring pretty well after the Dreadnaugh fight. And so I want, in that 8-minute repair time, I'm going to be peering around and seeing if we can see maybe if that from that first exchange that Phil won. Oh, we're starting in 3, 2, 1, repair. So just continuing now, I think I'm going to be trying to peer around their team as they're repairing and seeing maybe if there was any damage, because that first exchange between High Earth Orbit and Synthesis, High Earth Orbit seemed to win that. So it'd be interesting to see if there's any damage to the base plate. And we'll be able to pair and keep eyes on them just to see maybe if they're repairing that.
Yeah, we'll have to keep looking, see if they lift the robot up. We can see they're trying to repair the same fork that got damaged in the first match too.
So that fork's got a bit of a wave to it now. So going into this next fight, it'll be interesting, because if they can't get that tip back down on the ground, then it will act a bit more of a keep-away stick than actually lifting the opponent up. And so it might keep their opponent actually further away from them and limit their engagement potential.
Right. And then now they have to like push harder, or maybe like somehow get under or bully them up against a wall or something, so that they can actually get the purchase from their weapon.
Yeah, correct. So it's going to be interesting to see if they manage to get that back down.
They don't seem too interested in the underside of the robot. Like, I'm thinking maybe there's no damage there. They haven't even looked.
In this first minute or so, they're probably going to worry primarily about the batteries. I think getting that back on charge. So if he's going for those 5 fights, he's going to have to get that battery off and on the charger very quick to be able to cycle that back through for the following fights.
Oh
so
yeah. Is that the batteries they're taking out now?
Yes,
we
you
can see them on the table.
on the screen now that those batteries have been taken out, and they'll be cycling those through the charger, hoping to get that back in for following fights.
Well, out of curiosity, Connor, like how much of their battery would they have used in that 1 minute fight?
So usually when people are building for combat robots, the fights are 3 minutes long. So usually you try and get your batteries to last 3 to 4 minutes, because you don't want to be carrying around extra battery weight. Otherwise, that weight could go to armor or to a bigger weapon or anything like that in the rest of the robot. So I would guess Corey's probably gone for about a 4-minute battery life, and so those two, that quick fight there, maybe there's about, I would guess probably 20% maybe usage from that quick fight.
20%? Okay, yeah.
And
so it's pretty reasonable for them to charge that back up in the 8 minutes.
Yeah, pretty reasonable. Split it across a couple of charges, and I think they'll be able to get that back to full charge what would end up being their 4th fight if they choose to go that route.
Okay. So I guess we're gonna do the strategy talk again. Like, who do you think Team Australia will bring now? Like, our guess initially was Frogish, Well, they didn't bring the undercutter. They went with another vertical. What do you think? What do you think now? Like now they don't have that vertical as an option.
Well, of their remaining bots, they've got Frogish, which is their undercutter. They've got Tempest, which is a vert. But we've already seen that vertical and vertical exchange with Synthesis in the last fight with Synthesis, and that didn't go very well for Team Australia. So I don't think they'll go with Tempest. So that leaves their Inator, which is their overhead attack, and their Frogish, which is their undercutter. I'm still going to go with Frogish for this next bit. I'm going to stick with my guns. I think they're going to go Frogish and try and get that nice clean hit on that Fox and get Synthesis off balance.
I think that's a good strategy because if you can bend their forks away or you're getting them stuck on themselves or stuff like that, then yeah, they might get some really decent hits in, destabilize the opponent, let them damage themselves. That kind of thing seems like it could work, but I feel like Synthesis has been driven so well this evening as well. Like it's like a chance, you know. There's a chance that your strategy pays off, but also the other teams listening to us strategize, they know what's going to happen. We're giving them all the ins. So, you know, how much do you think it really comes down to the driver's skill rather than just the building?
Hugely. It impacts it hugely, the fights. You know, there's building a good robot is core, but if you don't end up driving it very well, then the opponent can get around the sides and get in big hits. So driver skill is a huge component, and we're seeing the skill from Corey here too, maneuvering his robot and making sure he's getting to the right components of the opponent and making sure he's delivering those high energy hits to knock them out.
All right, we'll leave them to it for the next couple minutes.
4, 3, 2, 1. And that's their repair time done. And Synthesis is already off the table and on the floor, so they are very prepared again coming out of that repair.
They're so onto it. Like they don't want to use all the time. They're just like, let's get in here and finish these guys.
Exactly. So here we have Hayden again from Team Australia, and he's going to tell us who they're putting in to beat Synthesis 30.
We're going to put in Frogish, made by Bula, and it's a undercutter. We're hoping that the undercutter will take out the Fox, or at least have a good weapon-on-weapon collision.
Nice. That seems like a good strategy. I'm not going to say we called it,
But we called it.
we definitely called it.
All right, good luck, and we'll get ready and turn the bots on and get ready to start this fight.
And a reminder to jump onto the voting page. Make sure you go and get your votes in. Now's a good time because the match hasn't started yet.
The last time, going to the last fight, we saw the Synthesis towards right about the match was about to start. A lot of votes flooded right in, so it'll be interesting to see if we're still those same fans that are sitting out there on the stream that are calling.
Well, it's going in Frogish's
Going in
direction
Frogish.
now.
Back
no,
to 50-50. We're on a good 50-50 split with the crowd at the moment.
We got a decent amount of voting activity going on. It's probably like 10,000 votes each.
Synthesis is just edging here again, so I think this is going to be a good match based on what the crowd is seeing and what we call to be the thing that's going to be the best opponent to fight the Synthesis. So.
Everyone, are you ready for round 3? Yeah! Okay, we're going to do a Mexican way, right? This round right here, and it goes on and on and on. Alright, sounds good? Okay, we're going to do a countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yay!
All right.
I think we had a Mexican wave going around this arena, right?
Okay, so in the blue square, we of course have from Team United States staying in Synthesis 30. It's not in the blue square yet.
So we're just waiting for both bots to be turned on and ready, and then we'll get Frogish Synthesis driving into their square.
Look at that drive. Look at how
So
it
speedy.
drifts around. That's such good control from the driver.
That's what you get from. That's what you get from the bots that have had so much time. So Synthesis come from NHRL from the States, where they have competitions about every month. So they're getting so many iterations and so many chances to test new formulas and see what works and what doesn't work. And so I think that's really where we're seeing, this edge that's been pulled out at the start of this match from Synthesis. It's just so many competitions he's been to.
So many opponents to verse and everything.
So we're just getting some. All right, so we're just hearing that there's something weird with one of the Team Australia bots.
Sounds like Frogish is having some issues, so they're changing their pick. It's not a substitution; they're changing their pick.
So hopefully we'll get them out in the next few seconds.
I think it's because we talked too much strategy before, and they didn't want to give Team America that upper hand, so they're taking that away now by last minute changing to another robot. Who do you think they'll bring on now then?
I think they might bring. Oh, there we go. We're seeing on screen the next the substitution was Tempest.
It's Tempest, and there they are walking in.
Oh, bringing their robot in. So they've gone for that vert on vert fight again.
So it's like back-to-back vert fights. It didn't work out for them the first time, but we'll see. What do you think will be different this time? Tempest has a larger weapon than High Earth Orbit did.
So High Earth Orbit is a wider robot. You would have noticed from the High Earth Orbit's quite a small robot. Tempest is quite a large form factor. So maybe they might be thinking something around that's able to corral a bit better such a large robot. Since this is a very large robot, it's made with UHMW, which means it can be quite large and stay within the weight limit. So maybe they're hoping that Tempest is able to use its size to also then help corral and bully Synthesis 30.
Right, that makes sense. I mean, I think that's a strong strategy. I'm keen to see if that goes differently from the previous match. I feel like I do also have a soft spot for Australia. I'm super keen to see Tempest do really well.
Our team from Australia need a bit of encouragement, eh? So when I say, Aussie, 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 everybody go, oi, oi, oi. Sounds good? Yeah. Hey, you ready? Aussie, Aussie, Aussie! Aussie, Aussie, Aussie! Aussie, Aussie, Aussie! Hey, ready? Hey! Come on, boys.
So the cage has been locked. Both bots are in their squares. So I think we're about to start this match.
Oh, look at that sportsmanship. All right, the box has been closed. So again, in the blue square, on behalf of Team United States, we have Synthesis 30. Oh, look at that dance. Wonderful. All right. In the orange square, after taking silver in the Victoria Beetleweights, this team bulked up with Hard Knox and HDPE to strike like lightning. This vertical spinner will send opponents straight to the junkyard. Get ready for a Category 5 beatdown. Brace yourselves, it's Tempest! All right, the countdown is underway. Let's see if I can time it right with my counting this time. 3, 2, 1, fight! I was so close. Tempest is busted open, not driving, the weapon's not moving.
7,
Oh no, this is disaster.
3,
Synthesis
2,
3P.
1, knockout.
That was insane. Oh my goodness. I have a
Fast
horrible feeling
knockout.
that Henchman Sam was telling the truth. He wasn't threatening the future. He was just like, this is what's going to happen.
We are going for all 5. But we're gonna, in a few minutes, we're gonna hear from Henchman Sam again and decide when they decide if he's gonna stay in again for a 4th fight, or whether they will substitute out.
Let's get Henchman Sam over here. Let's ask the official question. Henchman Sam, are you staying in or subbing out?
We're gonna stay in with Synthesis 30 till the end.
Till the end, we're gonna see if any Australian bot can knock out Synthesis 30.
Yeah, we're gonna see. We're gonna see. Like, these robots are a product of their environment, and Synthesis 30 has been raised in a very harsh environment. He's tough, he hits hard, and it's kind of like the animals in Australia are tough and hit hard because it's a harsh environment. So,
We're gonna see. Oh, it's gonna be exciting either way, I think.
Absolutely.
So do you have any guesses what you think Australia is gonna bring in?
Let me, Frogish was needing some work, so I'm assuming the hammer saw.
Well, we'll see from them in a few minutes. Right. So there's 2 bots remaining, and on the bottom side of the screen you can see there was Frogish and there's Inator there. So Frogish was having a few issues when they loaded into the box before. So I think I'm going to head with Henchman Sam's guess here that Inator will probably be the one going in. It depends if they've managed to, in that there's a few minutes, where they've managed to diagnose what's going on in Frogish and maybe throw that back in. If they have, I think Australia will go with Frogish, but I think it just depends if they've managed to figure out what's going wrong with Frogish.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. Like, I wouldn't have thought that you'd want to use Inator against a bot like Synthesis 30, because it's like a massive disc on top, and if you've got a hammer saw, you're risking basically everything coming down onto that weapon. Like, the entire impact zone is just a weapon, so it's kind of scary from that point of view. But I guess when it comes to your other bot not being ready, I guess sometimes it just happens, right? I think we're going to start the countdown for the repair. Is that right?
Yes, we'll start the countdown.
Okay, we'll start repairs in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, repair! There we go, 8 minutes are on the clock for repair time.
So, going into this repair session, there's going to be another battery swap out for probably the one that they took out at the end of last event. But I've just noticed also that they were playing with the weapon axle on Synthesis. I just noticed that they were playing with the weapon axle on Synthesis, undoing it a little bit. So it'd be interesting to see, maybe has something happened in that first exchange that has caused weapon issues for Synthesis.
Yeah, it's a bit difficult to see from the overhead camera, but they've definitely got the whole weapon loose. They've taken it out.
Weapon is out.
Checking out the belts and stuff underneath. You can kind of see maybe something got caught inside, because there were a couple of big impacts in that match.
There was, yes, and I noticed that. I think it might be belts. It looks like Corey's just pulled the belts off the weapon motor, so maybe there's something going on with the belts here.
All right, well, let's give them some time. Keep working, and we can. We'll just watch from the shadows.
All right, so I'm here with Hayden, as team captain from Team Australia. How are you feeling? You know, you have three fights down. Do you have a strategy to get back into this with the 2 remaining bots you have? You know, what's going through your head right now? What's going into this next fight?
We've been severely outclassed. There's not much of a strategy left. We're just going to send it and see what happens. It's a little bit sad. Like Phil's bot, HEO, I think had a lot of potential, but was having weapon problems. Didn't spin up to full speed. I think if it did, it would have had a great chance against Synthesis 30, but because it didn't, it was a quick loss. We'll see how baller goes with Frogish. I think an undercutter, it's got a shot.
Are we getting a bit of a scoop as to what your next robot's going to be, Yaru?
Yeah, you know what it is. Yeah. I think the gremlins have been sorted out. There was a broken connection on the receiver that was connected to the weapon motor. So I think that's fixed now.
So easy fix. So that's good to hear. So then saving Inator for the end. Then
That's right.
Trying to finish with a nice fire again. Try and repeat the fire from the last
I hope
event.
so. All I need is one shot.
Well, I think that sounds like a good strategy, and we'll see how this pans out for you in the coming fights, eh?
I'm loving the fights. It's spectacular.
All part of the fun. So going good, and yeah, we'll have a good next fight, I suppose.
Cheers.
Looks like most of their repairs are done. There was a little hydration break we saw, that was good. It's always important to stay hydrated.
Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that is
Where's
time.
Where's Hayden? Where's Captain Hayden?
We need Hayden over here to
Oh, here he
confirm
is.
his pick. So, we got a little bit of a sneak peek earlier, but you'd like to confirm for us what your pick is going into fourth fight.
Alright, we're throwing in Frogish, my bowler. He's a first time builder of a featherweight, and I think it's going to go great.
I saw it spinning up in the arena before, so it seemed to be spinning really
that's
nicely.
pretty good. That's good news.
I think it's going to be a good shout to throw Synthesis off. So excited to see how it goes for you guys, and good luck.
Right, this is where we see the reverse sweep.
Frogish is going to take out all four American bots.
We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens.
It's going to be a good fight. Especially, I think he's got a great chance to take those forks out. So
I think, yeah, of the Aussie bots, I think Frogish by design probably has the best chance for this particular matchup. That's why we've been calling it since match 2 and match 3, and then they had to swap out, unfortunately. But they're here now. I reckon they can do it.
I think they can. They've got a good shout, and especially with that motor connection that they seem to have found, it would have been devastating to find that in the fight.
Look at the votes. 90% for Synthesis 30.
The crowd is really thinking Synthesis can go all the way here.
They really want the full sweep. But I think there could be an upset. This is the underdog story for the ages. The underfrog story.
The underfrog story. Love it.
The score's going back now. we've worked
come on,
from 10 back
voters.
to 20.
Come on. Let's bring that back.
Get the votes in for Frogish.
Bring it back for Frogish.
Looks like the box is getting ready to be... They're sealing it now.
Here we go. So the weapon's spinning. We just saw that, and the drive twitch from Frogish. So they're back, and Synthesis is back in its square.
It looks like the test drives went well.
Alrighty. Closed, so we're going to start this match.
So in the blue square, yet again, staying in for Team United States, we have Synthesis 30! And of course the driver, Corey Nason, doing such a good job this evening. Wow, okay. And in the orange square, forget the lily pad. This horizontal spinner is here to turn the arena into a blender. It's hopping into battle for the very first time, bringing pure Australian swamp fury into the box. It might not win a beauty contest for amphibians, but it will definitely make its opponents croak. It's Frogish! Countdown thing is on the way. 3, 2, 1, fight!
Frogish won that first exchange, but its weapon is down.
Frogish not spinning, you're right. I can see a cable or something at the bottom. Those are some big hits. Frogish not moving anymore.
4th win for Synthesis 30.
I think we're actually going to see the full sweep. This is wild. This is wild. Never before happened in Robot Rampage team fights. But let's get Henchman Sam over here anyway, as a formality, I suppose.
Well, he's already said, so we're gonna. They're going for the 5, so we'll see if he's gonna stick with that.
Are you
Coming
gonna say
in,
it?
Spartan 30.
going for the substitution.
We're subbing. Yep, Spartan 30. We're going to bring out our horizontal. We're going to mix it up just a touch. And you guys are in for a treat. Spartan 30 is gnarly.
I've seen it spinning in the box, and it rips that big horizontal spinner. So
I'm excited for everyone to see it. It's a beast. Johnny flew all the way here, 4th longest flight in the world, so we're going to let him have a little fun.
And so we know that their next robot is going to be Inator. So was that a conscious decision, that changing from Inator to Spartan?
Yeah, we have one of our robots with decent top armor, and it's about to go into the ring.
So what's the top armor that
I believe y'all call it Hard Knox.
Hard Knox? Oh, that should be able to take a nice big hit. So we'll see how that goes for you, and we'll leave you to load that in, and we'll get ready for this next fight.
Thank you.
Oh, that's awesome. I'm quite glad we see a sub. You know, I know Synthesis has damage inside. I know. That's code.
Right at the end of that fight, I don't know if you would have noticed on stream, but the power LED was hanging out. So
Of Synthesis?
of Synthesis 30, yes.
I did see a lead hanging out the bottom of Frogish as well.
So it seems that I think that also may have played into it, like you said, that there's a top panel that is broken, or there is something that is broken that was holding those electronics in.
Yeah, so they probably don't want to risk it, especially against Hammer Saw coming in from the top. That thing can articulate. It could be all over the place. It really depends on the driver's skill at this point, I think.
Yes, it does. And we know that Inator can perform really well, but because they got a really nice attack on Milner at the competition at the end of last year.
That's right. That clip went viral.
Went viral, and it really lit them on fire. And so we know that it's got attacking power.
I think that was the last time we had to evacuate the arena.
That was the last fight, I believe.
Yeah.
Yes, that
And then
fully
we're like,
smoked
let's
us out.
upgrade
Yep.
the extractor fan in the arena.
Yes.
I think it's a good call.
Yes, I think he has a chance too, because from what I've seen on the underside of Spartan is actually is polycarb, so or acrylic, which I believe if Inator manages to flip them over, I don't know exactly how that works. Maybe off a big hit, but if he is able to flip over and attack through that acrylic, we could get another big fire. But if he stays planted with the Hard Knox on the top, then it's going to be difficult for Inator to get through that. So.
Yeah. It's hard to pierce Hard Knox, but I will say that this arena, the glass things are polycarb. So if that's what's on the underside, that's going to be tough to get through as well. But I guess we'll see.
Yes, we will. So on screen we've got some more stats and the votes.
It's strange. There's no armor on Inator.
So from what I know, Inator has TPU armor.
They have
from
TPU.
what I've seen
I
in
think
the
they
pits.
also have Umpui.
Yes, TPU and UMP. So yeah, it's very similar to what Synthesis 30 had for armor from that did.
Okay.
So we know it works pretty well. So it's going to be interesting to see how it fares on a different style of robot in Inator this fight, especially against a big cutting horizontal.
Looks like a couple of technical difficulties on Inator. That's what they're checking on at the moment. Trying to see if the belts can turn, I think. It's one of the cool bots. It doesn't have wheels. It's got like tank tread type thing. So it's just like belts that go all the way around. I really like the aesthetic and the design of Inator. It's probably one of my favorite bots in the world at the moment.
Another quick note that we haven't really talked about is actually it's turreted hammer saw. So it's able to, when it pins, it's able to then turret that a couple of degrees left and right to better aim that hammer saw and target specific components.
It's like a targeted karate chop.
Then maybe we might see that it's actually, they might target the wheels and disable it that way rather than going for the big, strong Hard Knox panel.
That could be a good idea, yeah. The wheels typically softer than Hard Knox.
Especially if they manage to get them off and Spartan is unable to translate and we get a count out. That's probably their easiest path to victory that I'm seeing right now. All right, so we've got some drive issues with Inator, it looks like. Oh no, we're getting new word that Spartan is flipping a few switches on the remote, so we're going to be a couple seconds just to lock that all in. All right, got the thumbs up from the judge, so we're going to get into this match.
Look at that thing spin. That's kind of scary. Okay, we do these introductions. We want to do the blue square first, right? All right. In the blue square, forged in Connecticut and wrapped in an aluminium TPU hybrid armor, this NHRL qualifier is ready to spin its enemies into ancient history. It took its classic 3-pound design and cranked the scale all the way up to 30 pounds of horizontal havoc. Throw your weapons in the air and scream. Make some noise for Spartan 30! Literal chills. In the orange square, built by a mad genius straight out of Australia, this crazy contraption is ready to execute its evil plot. With a hammer saw built to smash and slash, it is the absolute pinnacle of villainy. Give it up for Inator! The countdown is underway. 3, 2, 1, fight!
Fast out of box for Inator. Oh, and Spartan's weapon is jammed in the side armor. No, dancing around the center of the arena. Spartan's weapon is back up to speed. Big chunk out of the side armor there. And Inator doesn't seem to be moving.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Well, another very fast match.
That was insane.
Very fast match from Australia.
Very quick.
America.
Yeah, I thought that Inator had a chance after being able to box rush and stopping the weapon from spinning up on Spartan, but it looks like it was still going. We're going to be having more matches tonight, by the way, so we're going to throw on some exhibition matches, grudge matches. We've got some robots that say they're ready to compete, so we're going to throw them in the ring and kind of see what happens.
I believe we're going to get jump rope as well. And from
jump rope.
Yes, so we've got some other builders that have had their robots ready and waiting in the wings for this scenario. And so what we're going to get is some of the American bots that haven't fought today into the ring fighting some of these others. So it's going to be interesting to see.
I gotta say, that's awesome because I'm a big fan of jump rope. I watched all the build videos on NHRL and stuff. I'm so keen to see it live.
All
I
right,
reckon
so
we're gonna
Henchman
get
Sam.
Team USA over here. Well, yeah, it's Henchman Sam. Firstly, congratulations on your first ever team fight win at Robot Rampage.
Thank you so much. It feels great. This is an amazing arena. The events are awesome. The crowds are great. You guys are awesome. So thank you. Thank you.
It's got to feel good. I mean, flying all of this way. You know, you congratulate your other teammates on the big flight, but you've made the trip as well. So, like, coming all of this way, putting in all that effort, and then such a dominant showing. Like, I mean, you got to be proud of, you know, the whole team, right?
I mean, yeah. We were definitely hoping to win today. And we did, and so we feel proud for sure. And Synthesis did an amazing job, and Johnny did what he needed to do as well. And I think we're going to be coming into the fight against the Brazilians fresh and ready with 5 fully working robots and a heart full of dreams.
So we're going to see that on Sunday. So it's going to be Team USA versus Team Brazil. And we saw Team USA fight Team New Zealand yesterday. And they were some pretty aggressive bots. So I bet your mind's already racing. So, you know, all right, what have we got to repair? Already on that strategy, because I know you guys, and I saw that spreadsheet coming into this fight, how well you're preparing. So, I mean, I bet their mind is already racing. So, you know.
I think so, yeah. We got to make a new spreadsheet for Brazil now. But, I mean, we know all the robot names and the robot types, so we can excel it up. We can Google Sheet it properly.
You can engineer some sort of plan. Well, I will say though, Dark Chaos was from Team Brazil last night. Absolutely epic showing as well. That's another vertical. It's a Drisk spinner, I guess. That thing did really, really well, and I feel like, you know, compared to Synthesis, how are you feeling that matchup would go?
We have fought the Brazilians many times over in Connecticut, and so we know for the most part what to expect, and that's durable, hard-hitting robots that drive fast and have strong weapons. But so do we. And
We've seen that here tonight.
Monthly. We fight in so many fights. I think we're ready for it. I think we're ready for them. And also, mad props to the Australian team. I love their vibe. I love their robots. They have so much spirit, and they're all great blokes. So big ups to them. Thank you so much to all of Australia, and we want to see you in Connecticut as well.
All right, so we'll let you get back to, because I hear that you're going for a grudge match with jump rope. Is that correct?
Yeah, we might toss something around in the cage. We're pretty much ready to use it.
Awesome. All right. Well, we'll let you get back to that, and then we're going to have an in-game driving experience. So we'll see in-game driving around the arena, but maybe without the weapon spinning. But we'll have that, and then we'll get into some grudge matches. So we can leave you to go get your bot ready.
All right, thank you. We don't have to fight Endgame, do we?
You can if you want.
Oh, that's epic. So we're going to have an in-game driver experience. I always love to see in-game drive around. That thing moves so much faster than you think it should. And that's like, what, 113 kilos?
Yes. Heavyweight's
that's more than
113
me.
kilos, and it drives phenomenally well, and it tracks amazing. So it's always awesome to see when the crowd or someone gives it a go and see how gets to feel that the weight and the speed from a robot like
getting
that.
to see what it's actually like to drive one of these robots is, I think, a great experience as well. I think so. The weapon doesn't spin in this arena, right? I don't think the arena is strong enough.
All right, and then so following that, we've got these grudge matches. So we're going to throw in a couple of those, and I'm hoping, waiting for confirmation, but I'm hoping that we're going to see all of the other Team Australia in there at some point from a couple other grudge matches.
Yeah,
so.
that would be pretty cool, but they also might be trying to look after their bots, or we might have to move out of the way for the big robot.
And here comes Cruz. In-game?
Endgame!
Off stream, so.
Look at that. Yeah, you guys can't see it on this camera, but it's here, I promise.
So what also goes in the arena when in-game's in there is an old oil barrel, and what you're going to see when we cut to in the arena is how beat up that oil barrel is just from the drive system of in-game.
I'm pretty sure that oil barrel by itself is like quite heavy. It's just like hard steel.
Yes, it's got a bit of weight to it, and but it's just absolutely beaten up by that drive system. So it's and in-game is being lifted in. So we're going to move to that driver experience very soon, and then we'll back with you after that.
We're here to build experiences, to create and explore in the heart of the capital. At the Herenga Waka, Victoria University of Wellington, living and learning are one, and the city is your campus. We're here to build experiences, to create and explore in the heart of the capital. At the Herenga Waka, Victoria University of Wellington, living and learning are one, and the city is your campus.
All right, so what you can see on screen now, we want you to vote. Who's going to win this match? The oil barrel or Endgame?
Yeah, this is an official vote, by the way. You totally can vote. And we do want to know what you guys think. It's 50-50 at the moment. It's going to be a close match.
So if it's Endgame driving,
The barrels.
the barrel. I think
It's
the
looking
crowd
like
thinks the barrel's going to win.
100% vote for the barrel at the moment. We were just going to let you guys know that Endgame's been struggling with the drive recently as well. But the engineers have been hard at work in Team Endgame. But we'll see. Because Team Barrel, they've been putting in some hard hours as well.
Hard hours, many comps being beaten around by Endgame in the past for the in-game driving experience. So, we've got a 5% on Endgame.
Oh, wow. 5%. So that's 1 out of 20 votes. That's impressive. Oh, it's inching up. We're getting some support for Endgame. Looks like the teams are ready. All right, let's count this in. 3, 2, 1, fight!
A jump start there from India.
Yeah, a little bit of a false start, but there we go. You can just hear the boom.
Crashing around the arena.
Look at that, just getting situated. A little bit of a jump scare for the front row. Now the drive for this is interesting. It's like the left side is driven by the left stick and the right side is driven by the right stick. So you got to control your left and right together. It's quite a challenging. Oh, look at that!
Big slam.
It's kind of scary seeing the whole panel bulge out when it gets hit. The barrel's holding up pretty well. Endgame also doing some massive shots. We got barrel
to the
charger.
barrel. Halfway through this fight, and this barrel is faring pretty well.
That's a good shot. Backing up into the barrel seems to be working pretty well. Let's see if we get a front wedge. There we go. Look at that. That's some fancy maneuvering now. You can tell the driver's getting more used to it as she goes. Look at that. Expertly done. In terms of destabilizing her opponent, I think she's doing a great job. Look at that. 40 seconds left on the clock. The barrel resisting as much as it can. Endgame lining up. I think she's going to go for the spinning strategy, maybe. Or one more run. Look at that. 10 seconds left on the clock. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Those were a good couple of final shots at the end there. I can't tell who wins. Like, how do we get an audience vote or something?
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to go to cheer from the audience. All right, so guys, we're gonna need a cheer from you. Who think Endgame won that?
Yeah, we got a few.
Got a few votes. And what about Barrel? I think that's a pretty decisive win for the Barrel there.
Yeah.
It's awesome to see, like, people, you know, at the start you sort of just feeling out the controls a bit, and then towards the end you're sort of starting to get more comfortable with the controls and being able to sort of maneuver Endgame a bit better there. Like you're saying, that tank steer where each stick controls each drive side takes a little bit of getting used to, but once you start to feel that out, then you know, it's quite an intuitive system once you get over that little hurdle, and you can see by the end of that 3-minute fight it's starting to get used to it. So
yeah, it's like a shallow learning curve, but there is a learning curve, and you kind of see it evolve in events like this, where you watch the driver gain confidence. You start to see them do like spinning moves and drifting around a little bit, lining up their shots a bit better. You could see she was using a lot of the back of Endgame to like back up when she had like overshot it. So it was really good for like corrective moves as well. And you can tell that it's quite intuitive after that initial shock.
Exactly. Exactly. So I believe now we're going into the grudge match with jump rope and a robot called Blue Blur.
Blue Blur.
Blue
I've
Blur.
seen that robot before here.
And Endgame's going to come past again.
There we go, rolling past in front of us.
Rolling past.
Thank you, Daniel.
So Blue Blur is a vertical spinner, fought in the past few competitions, so should have worked out, much of those early.
It's got like that
gremlins.
blue mohawk thing going
It does.
Yeah.
Two-wheel drive, wedge on the front, big vertical spinner, which will be interesting to see against a robot like jump rope, which is more of a control button. We'll see who's sort of gets that upper hand.
Yeah,
early.
I think this is going to be interesting because jump rope is a robot that often spends time in the air just by like using its arms to propel and stuff. Like it's got wheels as well, of course, but it's going to spend time going up. And I think that's going to be great for Blue Blur because it's got a big weapon above itself. It's going to be an interesting match, I think.
And I know from the Americans, they did a bit of research here, and they might have seen that Blue Blur likes to wheelie up a little bit, so maybe they're looking to leverage that a bit and pop the front up and destabilize it. So, have you seen Blue Blur fight? No, you haven't. You didn't do the research on them. All right.
Not this one.
Not this time. All right.
We're going in blind.
And so, notice there's two drivers here. So, what do you
drivers.
guys? How do you split that responsibility on a robot like that?
I'm on the arms.
And I'm on the drive.
Awesome.
And we meld our minds together by locking in.
Got a mind meld before the fight. Yep.
It's like Siamese twins the whole match.
And so I know, did I see an Xbox controller controlling this robot?
Yes.
Yeah, Logitech has had some major failures in the past, so we've gone with Xbox branded controllers.
And so so that's doing the arms, is it? So why did you opt for, an Xbox controller over the standard sort of, radio controller you'd see for like multicopters?
Yeah, sorry, Colin. I definitely just wanted to hit sick combos. Like, juggles, combos, macros, Tekken type stuff.
So
And it's got Bluetooth.
So it's programmed over Bluetooth, or it's controlled over Bluetooth, and it's got a bunch of macros. So can we expect to see Jump Rope dancing around the arena a bit with some of these moves in this upcoming fight? Can we?
We might be learning to dance in this match. We'll give it a go, though.
Well, I'm excited to see it. It's come all the way here, so it's great to see you getting in the arena for this first day. So we'll let you get to it, prep your robot, and yeah.
We're excited.
Awesome.
Yeah, I think this is going to be a fun match. Jump rope again, one of my favorite. I used to consider it like an online robot because I only saw it online, but I can't say that anymore. It's here. It's like so close to me I could touch it.
Yeah,
So that's pretty exciting for me.
We talked a bit about in the past about NHRL, which is the big American. So Henchman Sam's actually one of the organisers of NHRL.
That's right.
And so he's there all the time, and so I'm expecting the robot to perform awesome here.
I think it's going to be really reliable. I think we're just going to see really good showmanship as well. I think we've already observed that with Henchman Sam. He's always on the show. But yeah, so we got...
Awesome. And then Blue Blur is also in the cage.
Oh yeah, they're ready. They're already in there.
Awesome. All right, so I believe the door's going to go down. We're going to lock that arena up and get this fight to you guys.
Look at that drive. It's so zippy.
So fast. So what we note...
There's still a barrel in there. Is the barrel meant to be there? Oh yeah, it's fine. Yeah. All right. Wait, can they vote for barrel this time? I don't think they can vote for
we
barrel.
got 58% for jump rope, so...
Yeah, sorry.
It's already performing for us. Match hasn't even started yet.
Okay, unfortunately, the technology to vote for barrel in a three-way fight is not it's not there yet. But make sure you jump on, vote for Blue Blur or jump rope. Okay.
We're getting the thumbs up from the ref, so we're going to take it away into the fight.
All right, in the blue square. This vertical spinning sensation is bringing a whole new meaning to rush hour in Auckland. Built by an engineer who prefers chaos over calculators, it uses a wedge to deflect haters and deliver devastating uppercuts. It is moving at the speed of light and ready to ignite a massive rampage. Make some noise for Blue Blur! And in the orange square, straight out of Connecticut, this tumbling terror has enough cardio to outlast anyone in the box. Armed with elite world championship experience, this plastic powerhouse is guaranteed to make the opposition skip a beat. Hop to it and make some noise for Jump Rope! The countdown is underway. One, fight! All right, Blue Blur spinning up, jump rope, psyching them out. And Barrel staying out of the way for the moment. Oh,
Blue
nice
Blur with a
hit.
nice pop up on jump rope.
Oh!
Blue Blur is
Oh, what a
cartwheeling
flip from
around the
jump
arena.
rope! Blue Blur not spinning up again yet. I wonder if there's a
Is
problem
their
with the
weapon
weapon.
down, maybe?
That was expertly done from jump rope. They got underneath that wedge, flipped up with the arms. That would have been henchman Sam, right?
That would have, yes. You can see those arms flailing around
Look
the
how
arena.
fast they can swap direction.
Their wedgelets seem to be struggling to get under the plow of Blue Blur in those front-on-front exchanges.
Well, Barrel trying to... Barrel's part of the game
Oh,
too. Let's go,
Team
Barrel!
up against the barrel, have they?
Look at that. Jump rope using Barrel to his advantage.
Trying to fling the barrel onto Blue Blur.
That's amazing, because that Barrel is heavier than the robots.
Amazing power out of jump rope. Blue Blur's on its back again. Is it able to self-right out of the corner? And it can.
That's right. They've got big wheels. They can typically save themselves when they're upside down. But with jump rope pressuring them like that, they've got no choice. They can't do anything. They just have to keep rushing at jump rope. Jump rope, such a reliable bot. Look at it hop around.
And with that weapon down on Blue Blur, they're struggling to really control this match. They need that running. Oh, that's what they would have been banking on at the start, to continue to deliver those hits for jump rope.
Yeah, we got less than a minute on the clock now. But look, I think the driving from Blue Blur is still great. He's always like...
He's squaring up very well. And so I think he's just trying to get round to the sides and use that plow to control jump rope. But with
Yeah.
the speed jump rope is displaying here, it's going to be difficult in these last 30 seconds.
Seconds left on the clock. Barrel coming back into play.
And Blue Blur's hiding under the barrel.
Blue Blur. Jump rope saving the day. With 10 seconds left. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that's time.
That was quite impressive.
That was a really good showing. I think like the demonstration of skill from drive on both teams really. Those
and it's
robots
still
are
going in
expertly
there.
done.
They're just continuing to throw that barrel
The
around.
barrel just doesn't want to stop. I think we saw some epic stuff from Barrel that match.
Put on a good showing, that's for sure. But the speed of both the drive and the arms of jump rope is awesome.
How do they get so much power in their drive and their arms? That's so quick, and then they're
Big
so
motors.
zippy.
I'm gonna get. If I was to take a guess, big motors. They're putting a lot of power into those arms
Big
to get that
motors.
speed. Yeah.
Okay. And I guess when they're testing their they're testing their bots every month against each other. They're really like, it's a hardened environment for those bots, and the bots that they rise to the top, they're really good. Those ones that get to the top, they don't get there by chance. They get there because they've earned it. The engineers have been working tirelessly behind it. The drivers, experts when they come in. I don't know what else I can say.
No, and they put on a great showing, but also at the start of that match, Blue Blur got some really great exchanges as well, right before that weapon went down. So it'd be interesting to chat to them after this to see what happened there, whether it was a speed controller unplugged, because it happened quite fast. I didn't see any smoke or anything, so I'm going to guess maybe a power connector or a radio connector went out there, which is unfortunate.
It's Barrel.
We've got a crowd favourite here in that Barrel. Here's Jump Rope.
Jump rope! Yeah!
So how are you feeling coming up and after that fight? You know, it's
pretty good.
Pretty good.
It can
That's the
lift.
first fight for the weekend for Jump Rope, so it seems to be working pretty well.
Yeah, it's only a little warm on the bottom of my arm, and we took a nick for sure from
Blue Blur,
Blue Blur, right
right on this arm I can see.
arm.
Ah, yes. So it seems to have gone a good way through that arm. So, you know, there's a pretty good shot from them.
Yeah, all the way through our umpy into our aluminum hub, but it still was able to flip that barrel. How many kgs was that?
The barrel. Do we have an official weigh-in for that
I think
barrel
it's like 20
pre-match?
kilo or something. How heavy is the barrel?
We got the ref here about to weigh this
They're
barrel
going to
up
weigh
for
it.
us.
It's an official weigh-in.
Official weigh-in. Do we have a number? Is he underweight?
It's overweight.
He's been disqualified.
Disqualified.
He's 15 kgs.
15 kilos. Too heavy.
It's too heavy. So I guess Barrel's been disqualified, so you're the winner of that fight. So we'll let you get back to repairing this arm then, Duke, and we'll hope to see the rest of your robots in. So good showing, and yeah.
Oh, I think I've just heard the next fight. We're going to have Bad Blood and Boris.
Bad Blood and Boris. So
this
Bad
is
Blood
gonna
was
be awesome.
originally built by Jack Barker, who built Endgame. So it is
right.
many years old and has been competing for a very long time. But since the last competition, it has been gone through a full rebuild, brand new drive system in there. So hoping to get some more reliability out of those
Importantly,
wheels.
it's got a new paint job as well.
New paint job. And also getting word that we've got a crowd favourite coming in for this match as well, which is Chef Woody.
Chef Woody. Oh,
Chef
Woody's going to enter the building
is-
soon. There's going to be a rumble with 3 bots.
3 bot. Oh, that's exciting.
Oh yeah.
So, I don't. If anyone tuned in yesterday, there was Team New Zealand. So, it was Team New Zealand versus Team Brazil, and one of the robots that was in the Team New Zealand last year was Boris. So they're the second robot that is going to be in this match. So they're a very competent vertical spinner, and against a wooden robot like Chef Woody, I think we're going to see some big chunks of wood flying around this arena.
Oh yeah. There's going to be
fight.
so much debris. The intern is going to have a great time sweeping up the arena afterwards. We'll get a good look at Chef Woody before the fight.
And they're being loaded in now, so we might cut to there we go. Look at that. Got a nice paint job on Boris. And so one of
yeah.
the builders
Shout
of
out to Boris, yeah.
is one of the builders of Boris is a teacher. And what they did is they got to the kids to submit paint schemes for this event, and that was the winning paint scheme that
that's
has been
amazing.
painted onto Boris
That is
for this
awesome.
event. Nice little what's that? Pink, white, blue, and yellow. It's very vibrant. You don't see many robots that color, so it's quite
very
cool.
unique. Yeah.
Very unique.
Very
Very
unique.
unique.
I think great design. Props to the student who made that. That's awesome. It's awesome to see it like live as well. It's made it.
It has made it.
It's a lot of fresh paint jobs, right? So I guess
There
Chef
is,
Woody's
yes.
been repainted since last time. Basically rebuilt after every match he's in.
Yeah, if anyone's tuned into previous fights where Chef Woody has performed, there tends to be quite a bit of carnage and quite a bit of robot left out in the arena, so I'm expecting to see that again today, especially with 2 vertical spinners in there.
Oh, yeah. And the Bad Blood, like you were saying, has lived a long life. It's probably one of the oldest featherweights in New Zealand. And it's had several hands work on that robot. I think this is the 6th pair with Aki. And Aki's been doing a great job with the rebuild. All the drive system stuff that you said was swapped out. That's all new. That's fresh. I think there was a lot of work she did to simplify the design, really get it robust. So I think it's going to be a strong bot again.
I think so. So the arena has now been closed up, and I believe we're going to get into this fight.
All right. Okay. The ref said that his thing's not working, so you guys will have to tell him to start. But I'm going to introduce the bots. So in the blue square, everyone give it up. It's Chef Woody! And in the orange square, we have Bad Blood. Yeah! And in the green square, everyone give it up for Boris! 3, 2, 1, fight! The timer's not working, but the fight's on. Boris threatening the arena. Bad Blood coming to save the day. Chef Woody hanging out. Oh, look at that.
Boris is on their back. Let's see if they're able to self-right themselves.
Looks like they're spending a lot of
Blood.
time upside down. Bad Blood might be trying to help them, or maybe they're trying to hinder them, but doing a great job against Chef Woody. Look, let's see if we can get a rescue.
That was a big exchange from Bad Blood. And Boris is just struggling to get back on the right side.
There we go.
There we go. And he's wearing him like a hat.
The landing. Oh, Bad Blood doing the damage. Oh, Chef Woody, you're everywhere.
Parts of Chef Woody are flying all over this arena.
Boris's weapon is not spinning anymore, but at least they're the right way up and driving. The weapon looks like it can go. Bad Blood, so much carnage. We're about halfway through the match now, 90 seconds left. Big hit,
Oh,
Bad Blood
and
just stopped.
after that big hit, Bad Blood has stopped working.
She might be trying to
Is that
turn the
power?
control off and on. We'll see what happens.
Battery connector. I'm going to guess completely dead.
Wow.
We've got 1 minute 14 on the clock.
Look, at
with
this point, I
Chef
think-
Woody and Boris crab
wow.
walking around the arena.
I can see nails coming out of Chef Woody too. Coincidentally, this is what the kitchen looks like when I'm done cooking. Look at them, inching towards each other, menacingly. Oh, you better get back here, Boris. Chef Woody's coming.
Getting ready for a high energy exchange. Oh, and it's both.
A little rest break.
Do we have a triple count out on our hands?
10, 9, 8,
Chef Woody's moving.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's a knockout winner.
That's a knockout.
Hey.
Chef Woody is your
Chef
winner.
Woody by knockout. Who would have seen that coming? The carnage.
Well, that was a bit of fun.
That was a lot of fun. A bit? Oh, man.
So you got to feel Bad Blood absolutely tearing it up in there.
Oh, yeah.
Looking dominant for the first
Wow.
half of that match.
And then
just
one hit.
one hit, battery. killed the
So the
robot.
battery unplugged itself from the impact?
I've seen it happen a number of times, and based on how fast that turned off, I think the battery must have unplugged
Yeah,
itself.
and the way everything turned off rather than just one subsystem.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I think we're going to get a loadout for these robots, and we have one more Grudge match after this one.
Oh, there's another Grudge match.
There is one more
Whoa.
after this. So we have a new robot coming in called Hard Knox Fox, which is a overhead attack hammer bot.
Oh, hammer saw.
Hammer saw. No, not hammer saw, sorry.
Just a hammer.
An axe bot.
Oh, okay. I'm excited.
So
Is
this
that
is a
the
brand
first
new
one in New
build
Zealand?
as well. So that's the first one in New Zealand, yes.
Wow.
So
That's going to be awesome.
that's going to be exciting to see.
Debut.
And then we're also getting Dreadnaugh back in.
Oh,
Repaired
Dreadnaugh. They
from
fixed
Fight
it.
1
Wow.
this stream.
You did say it's easy to fix. All you need to do is take the top off and put a new top on.
Exactly. So it'll be. I'm really excited to see them back in there and spinning up to full speed.
Oh yeah, that's going to be awesome. If they get to full speed, we'll get to see what a real melty looks like. That 13.6 kilograms spinning. It's going to be scary. Hopefully, maybe.
It is. It gets up to. I believe they in testing they had it up to 1,500 RPM, which when spinning a robot of that mass. Oh, here we come.
1,500 RPM for the entire robot to spin.
Yes.
That's crazy.
The amount of energy in a robot that is spinning that fast is. We should see some nice big hits. So
Oh, yeah,
I'm
some
excited
big
for
hits.
it.
Presumably sparks. Sparks will fly.
Yeah, you can
Sparks
only
might
hope.
fly.
You can only hope. Now, since this is a grudge match, do we reckon we're going to get the arena cleaned out from all the pieces of Chef Woody everywhere?
I don't know.
We're not.
I think we're just going to go
We're
straight.
we're just going straight
this
into
new
it.
arena hazards just been added. The new DLC just dropped.
Hoping to ingest some wood particles into.
It's an extra engineering challenge because you need to make sure the robot is not going to just like inhale these things, all the debris, and get stuck inside stuff, and then, who knows what, like clog up your machinery.
Well, that's another challenge because actually I saw when Dreadnaugh was spinning up last night, the wheels were ingesting quite a bit of debris from the arena, so maybe that might actually hinder
So it
them
could
in
be
this
a thing,
upcoming.
yeah.
So it could be a thing into this upcoming fight. So excited to see how that goes for them.
And I gotta do the thing where I explain why I love melties so much. So people always ask me. People have never really asked me, but they've totally asked me. How does a melty move around? Because the whole premise is the robot itself is the weapon. So the whole thing's spinning really quickly, but if it needs to go like in a direction, how does it go that way? And so they do it with software, right? So essentially, when the robot's facing the direction it wants to go, it'll move slightly more that way. And then when it's facing the other way, it'll move slightly more backwards. And eventually it'll inch its way across the arena. And I think you'll see that. They have like a light strip on top of the robot that kind of indicates which direction it's facing, even though it's not really facing a direction. It's facing all of them.
So yeah, it's quite a bit of complex software going on inside, yeah, like you're saying, to make it switch the motors on and off that fast.
That quickly, yeah. So it's like it's multiple layers of engineering challenge, and it was kind of optional. They chose to do this. All right, it looks like we got the thumbs up from the ref. The box has been sealed. And in the blue square, everybody give it up for Dreadnaugh! Oh, look at that. Nice. And in the orange square, audience, please give it up for Hard Knox Fox! Oh, that's cool. First X spot in New Zealand. 3, 2, 1, fight!
And we have Dreadnaugh up to speed.
That is scary fast.
popping him up off the wedge.
Look at this is how they solve the debris problem, because there's no debris anywhere near them.
That massive exchange between the wall and Dreadnaugh. Hard Knox Fox bullying Dreadnaugh around at the moment, keeping RPM down. Oh, no! Massive exchange there. And Dreadnaugh seems to be struggling to get out of the corner. Have they got some damage?
A tiny bit of smoke came out of Dreadnaugh, maybe.
Puff from one of the speed controllers going on.
I'm not comfortable with it so close to us. That commentary corner. It's sweeping the entire arena for us.
Oh, is it moving? Is it high centered on some?
Oh, it might be stuck on
Chef
debris.
Woody.
Is Hard Knox Fox going to help them out, or? Oh, he's going to take advantage of it. A few little axe swings. And of course, the self-riding works. That's good. I think that, yeah, the wheelbase for this bot is so short that every time he swings down, the robot tips backwards.
Alright, we're gonna pause.
I think they might do
We're
an
going to pause this
unstick.
match and get an unstick off Chef Woody.
Dreadnaugh might be stuck on a bunch of wood. Yeah, we'll find out. I'll take you off the wood and then we'll find out if you're still working.
Okay, so the ref is going to go in, take the robot off of whatever wood it might be on, and then we're going to resume the match. If the robot still can't move, then I guess it'll be a knockout, but looks still kind of wobbly without anything under it. Little sniff check.
You don't have any wood under you, but you are messed up.
Alright, well, I just heard the ref say that it looks a little bit messed up. So we'll...
Alright.
Then we count back in. In 3, 2, 1, fight!
Yeah, alright.
Yeah, it looks like it's dead.
Let's call it. That's a knockout!
So that is a win for Hard Knox Fox.
All right, so that's the championship bracket as it stands. Last night we had Brazil defeat Team New Zealand, and tonight Team USA has defeated Team Australia in the Palm Beach Bots semi-final. So tomorrow at 7 p.m. we're going to have the third place match, which will be New Zealand versus Australia. And then on Sunday 7 p.m. is going to be the grand final, which will of course be Brazil versus America. That one's going to be one to watch.
I can't help but feel, based on those, that is going to be one to watch.
It's going to be epic. Those bots
very
were
excited.
crazy. They've really leveled up the game since last year. Thank you everyone for tuning in, and thanks to everyone in the studio audience. You've been amazing. Electric crowd. Catch you guys tomorrow.